Hiya, welcome to Darren in the studio. Although it's pretty obvious, I'm not in my studio today. I'm in my car. I'm on my dinner break at work, and I wanted to do a quick video. Number one, I wanted to say that I'm probably going to stop doing my monthly roundups of things that I've been buying and stuff like that, because the videos are just getting way too long. Because as you know, I pick up quite a lot of stuff from sort of second-hand outlets, you know, charity shops, second-hand shops, stuff like that. And sometimes you can pick up just like loads and loads of stuff, so you end up like with millions of albums and CDs and stuff like that. And like I say, some of the videos are just getting way too long. So what I might start doing is just doing videos when I pick stuff up. You know, either, you know, if I have the opportunity to do a video in the car because I've just picked up some stuff from the shop, then maybe I'll do that. And also just do them obviously in the studio when I get an opportunity to do so, rather than just leaving it for the end of the month, because I am acutely aware that I'm not making as much content on this YouTube channel as I would like to do. I'm tending to sort of make a video sort of every month, and I wanted to do videos every week really on subjects that revolve around my music collection, record collection, whatever. So this is going to be a video. I will do an end of the month video to tell you what I've been buying, but I picked up a couple of things these last couple of days that these have been on order for a while, actually, just took a while for them to come. These are a couple of Alice Cooper CDs. Now I've already got these albums, but these are special versions of a couple of really great Alice Cooper albums that I absolutely love. This is Alice Cooper's Special Forces. This is a reissue of it. This is on the Collector's Choice music label, which is an American label. This came out in 2009, reissued in 2009. These are quite rare. There's nothing really particularly different about these albums. They've got different labels. The booklet's got a nice little write-up in it, but apart from that, there's no extra pictures or anything like that. The only difference is they've included Look at You Over There Ripping the Sawdust from My Teddy Bear, which of course, for those of you who are familiar with this album, when it first came out, some of the copies, some of the European copies and American copies of the vinyl listed Look at You Over There Ripping the Sawdust from My Teddy Bear as being on the album, but it never was. This particular track was a demo that they recorded in the studio, and they kind of rush released Special Forces, as was the case back when this was being made back in 1981. The record company would request the song listing as the band was sort of still putting the album together. So they gave the song listing, including Look at You Over There Ripping the Sawdust from My Teddy Bear, as part of the song listing, but it was never included in the end. The band never recorded it as a finished track. It was just put out as a demo. Alice Cooper fans have been able to access this particular track, extra track on here, because it was issued on the Life of Crimes of Alice Cooper box set some years ago, and also it's been available as a demo for a number of years now. But this is a nice little reissue. Like I say, 2009, a bit of a rarity, very scarce. These particular discs, you don't see these come up on auction sites that much. So this is a nice little find. And the same seller was selling this, which is also part of this reissue series, again on the Collector's Choice label, which is through Rhino Warner Brothers. 2009 reissue of Alice Cooper's 1982 album Zipper Catches Skin. Now this also has a bonus track on it. This has the bonus 1982 UK only single for Britain only, which is one of my favourite Alice Cooper tracks. Anyway, I absolutely love that single. Bought it as a new release back in 1982 on 12-inch vinyl and on 7-inch vinyl. But that particular track, UK only single for Britain only, is featured here on this particular disc. This track for Britain only was a track that Alice wrote with his band, the Special Forces band at the time, because the Special Forces tour was so successful. It was pretty much sold out everywhere. Although the album didn't do too well, the tour itself back in 1981 was very, very successful. So Alice wrote this song, very successful in the UK, all around the world really, but more so in the UK. He wrote this song for Britain only as a sort of thank you to the UK fans. Again, this is on the Collector's Choice label through Warner Rhino. I love this album. Like Special Forces, like all of Alice's early 80s albums, Fluster Fashion, Special Forces, Zipper Catches Skin and Dada, they are among my favourite Alice Cooper albums of all time. For me, Alice Cooper was a real artist back then. You know, he wasn't just a rock star. He was much more than just a rock star. He was it was almost like a David Bowie kind of character, like a Kate Bush kind of character. He wasn't just a singer-songwriter. He was a performer, and you never really knew what you were going to get. When a new Alice Cooper album came out, you never really knew what you were going to get and what the style would be. And like I say, these are some of my favourite albums in Alice Cooper's discography period. I absolutely love this album. Stuff like Make That Money, Adaptable is one of my favourite songs. The two songs that are sort of together, I Like Girls and Remarkably Insincere, absolutely brilliant. And like I say, great to see the bonus track for Britain only featured on this particular record, which of course also came out in 1982. This came out later on in 1982. So a couple of really good pickups there. Like I say, these are quite rare, these editions. If you find them on sort of eBay and stuff like that, and I didn't pay a lot of money for them either. I'm trying to sort of scale back on my purchases because I've been a bit silly recently and kind of overspent a little bit. So when you find a couple of things like this which are relatively cheap, it's always good to pick them up. I mean, I could probably resell these for what, 40-50 quid each, something like that, but I'm not going to. They're going to be nicely nestled in my record collection. So if you've got these albums, these particular editions with the extra tracks on them, do let me know what you think about them. Like I say, these are two of my favourite Alice Cooper albums anyway. I absolutely love the early 80s Alice Cooper material. If you've liked this video, do make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we'll see you in the studio for another video very, very soon. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Ta-da.